Hi there, I'm Brian Taylor, owner of Highway RV in Lake Alfred, Florida. And today I want to take you on an inside and outside tour of this fresh piece of inventory we have in. This is a 2006 Beaver Monterey. Let's go ahead and start our tour on the inside of the coach. Okay, let's go ahead and start our tour of this motorhome here on the inside of the coach. If you've never watched one of our Highway RV walkthrough videos, we do these videos so that you can do the shopping in the comfort of your own home. We do our dead level best to point out not only the good qualities of any used RV that we have in stock, but also any negatives. So what we do is we take time to walk you through the particular floor plan of the model we're doing, point out the features that that coach has, and then point out the condition that the surfaces are in. Now, a coach like this is in extremely nice condition. There's only going to be a couple of things that I can even think of that I can point out on the interior, but we're going to do our best to point out any flaws we do see. So let's kind of jump right in. I'll tell you a little bit about the coach and then we'll jump into our tour. This is a 2006 Beaver Monterey. This is the Laguna Quad Slide 400 model. I know that's a mouthful, but I'll break it down for you real quick. Laguna is the floor plan. It's the quad slide model. They made it in both a 3 and a 4 slide model. This is the 4 slide model. And the 400 indicates the horsepower of the engine. They made it in a 350 and a 400 horsepower engine. We have the 400 horsepower Caterpillar in this. So you've got that 400 horsepower behind you, coupled to an Allison 6-speed transmission. This all rides on the Roadmaster M-Series Chassis. And the Beaver, if you're not familiar with the Beaver name, it is a luxury only diesel pusher manufacturer. They were owned by Monaco at the time this coach was built, and so it shares a lot of common features with any other Monaco coach, but there's a few things that Beaver did differently. And what I'm going to do is tell you a little bit about that. This is a highly optioned Monterey to boot, and I'm going to mention some of those as we go through. Now, this Laguna Quad Slide 400 model is 40 foot 10 inches long in outside dimensions. This one has 87,911 miles, and you can just tell the moment you step in this coach or look at it that it's been pampered mileage. It is in awesome condition. So let's go ahead and jump right in. One of the first things we're going to point out is this has the Cherry cabinetry. Beaver calls this the gloss cabinetry. It was an upgrade. It's not a high gloss, but it's also not a satin. Maybe like a semi-gloss. It's got a really nice hand-rubbed look to it. All solid cherry. There's no press board in any of these cabinets. One of the things Beaver was always known for was their high-quality cabinetry work, and that is definitely one of the major high points of this coach. Is the cabinetry is absolutely stunning. Inside this cabinet, you've got your inverter controls. You've got awning controls right here, your slide out controls, and a reset for the Alladin system, which I'll tell you more about as we go to the back. All of the front has been upgraded to power MCD shades, so these two windows, the driver's window and the front window, have day and night powered shades. There's a light filtering side behind this, and you just touch buttons and they raise. There's no manual closing, no pulling strings or anything like that. Just push a button, and you also don't have to fool with curtains anymore. These have been upgraded and you don't have to pull curtains around anymore, so it's really, really nice. The dashboard is in perfect condition. There are no rips, no tears, no stains. Right up here we have our DVD surround system up here. Sony. We got a Samsung 32-inch flat screen television here. Over on this side, the cabinetry is just a cabinet. There's no electronic storage there. This gives you a glimpse of that room, the light filtering side of this blind. You can see that you can see through that. So when you're driving, you could bring that down somewhat just to block some light, or you can bring this one down so it serves double duty as a sun visor and also privacy shades. Coming on down to the dashboard, a lot of times these Monacos will get little cracks around the screw holes. This one's in perfect condition. I don't see any cracks or anything next to the screws. This is in a carbon fiber look for the background. Got an AM/FM CD player here. Your air conditioner controls. Got a little cup holder that stores right here. your normal set of gauges like you'd have on any diesel pusher. We got the smart wheel here, so you can control your cruise control, your lights, and your wipers right from these buttons. So in bad weather, you don't have to fumble around on the dash trying to hit switches and stuff like that. It's really, really nice. We've got a color backup monitor right here, Sony backup monitor. That also does double duty as a monitor for the Alladin Coach Management system when you're driving. Here's your push button controls for the Allison. You got all different types of stuff here. I won't go into detail, but stuff like air dump, more switches for the blinds. Back here we have HWH computerized air leveling. That's a really nice upgrade, something you only see on luxury coaches. We got a CB player. Both the seats are in phenomenal condition up here. They don't really show any wear and tear on the ultra leather up here. Coming back into the living area, this was all retrofitted from the carpet and tile combination to all hard floor throughout, and this is high-end high-end VCT, absolute high-end with the grout joints and everything in that. It looks like ceramic tile, but this will never crack or anything like that. It's the best choice for a motorhome floor. It looks high-end. This is like $6–7 a square foot material, really high-end material. It was all done right. All the cabinetry that could be removed was removed so that the flooring goes underneath it. It absolutely looks like a complete factory job. You cannot tell it from a factory install. It is that good. One of the best jobs, if not the best flooring job I've ever had in a coach on our lot. It's that nice. Coming over here, we have a large European style lounger with ottoman. This is brand new. The carpet's in good shape on this side. No stains or rips or anything like that. All the shades have been upgraded to these slow rise day-night style, where you've got the light filtering and the complete privacy, and they're a really great brand. The slow rise brand comes brand new in our Phoenix line of fifth wheels, and they are really nice, really nice blinds. We got plenty of storage up above, all again solid cherry cabinetry. All in really nice shape. Coming over to the other side, we have our sleeper sofa. This is a full sleeper sofa, not a jackknife, so you're going to fold that out, comfortable sleeping for two people. All the window treatments are in excellent shape, and you can see the color palette of the coach is primarily dark browns. There is a little splashes of color in the fabric that's here. You'll see this rust color and also a brighter rusty red that's kind of like what's in these pillows right here. Really nice, tasteful color palette in this coach. Is going to look good for many years. Coming on back to the kitchen, we have a storage area here with a nice little slide out. There's a latch right here. There you go. You can slide this out to put boxes or canned goods in that. Right here's that joystick for the Alladin system. The coach management system, the reason there's one back here is when you're driving, you have a joystick up at the front, and it's going to give you engine diagnostics and trip computing functions. Anything you want to know about the motor, it's going to tell you. Temperatures, turbo boost, anything you could want to know about that engine or transmission, it's giving you that information. When you're camping, you're going to use the televisions and this Alladin system to give you coach statistics, like how much black water, how much is in your black water tanks, how much is in your gray water, how much fresh water do you have, how about LP gas, all of the stuff that you need to know. Rather than having a monitor panel stuck out somewhere, you're just going to access it with your Alladin system. They're an awesome system, very reliable. Never had a problem with an Alladin system in any of our coaches. I really like them, and it's definitely one of those options that only shows up on high-end coaches. As well as Aqua-Hot. We have Aqua-Hot on this coach. Now, I can't get into all the details of what Aqua-Hot does for you. It's a luxury coach feature. It gives you continuous hot water when you're driving or when you're using the diesel side of this. You can also use the electric side. Gives you hot water, coach heat. I could do a whole video on nothing but Aqua-Hot. If you're not familiar with it, Google it. go on YouTube, find some Aqua-Hot videos. We have a link to one on our website at highwayrvauto.com, and learn a little bit about it. It's a really great system. It needs maintenance every year or so. We've just had this full maintenance done on it. It's running perfectly. It's very important if you're looking at an Aqua-Hot to make sure it's been serviced correctly. Over here, we have our molded sinks in excellent condition. You got the sink covers here. Look at the quality of this cabinetry. You've got this nice corner unit, not wasting any storage here. Nice carpet lined, all solid cherry, just beautiful cabinetry, and it's in amazing condition. You've got the push button style light switches throughout, which is really, really nice. It illuminates, and you can turn things on with just a touch of a button. You can also work your vent fan and your water pump, things like that. All this Corian's in beautiful shape. It's got a Corian backsplash with nice little metal accents. Right here we have our double burner recessed cooktop. That's in beautiful shape. There's not a scratch one on any of this surface, and the burners look like they've barely ever even been used. We also have a convection microwave up here. Stainless steel interiors in beautiful shape. This will bake and microwave. We have lots and lots of cabinetry in the kitchen. Got a bank of 3 drawers here with a pot and pan drawer at the bottom. 3 more drawers over there, as well as under sink storage. Right here's a nice little feature. You open up that cubby and you can see these little racks that are in here, but you can also open it up on this side and you can slide that out. So you can access that storage from either direction. That's a really nice feature. Coming over to the dinette, we've got a Corian freestanding dinette with 2 chairs here. This will pull out, and there is a leaf that goes in here, and the leaf is in the back closet. We got a Corian credenza here, lots of storage underneath of it. No space is wasted on this coach. You've got storage in that credenza. Everything's in just beautiful condition here. These seats look perfect. They're in just gorgeous shape, like they've never been sat in. It's really that nice. So far, not any flaws that I can really point out to you. Everything is that nice. So coming on right here, we've got our residential style refrigerator. This is a Dometic that will run on LP gas or electric, so it is an RV refrigerator, but it's the size of a residential, and it's got ice dispenser in the door, which is cool. We've just rebuilt this refrigerator with a new Amish cooling unit. It was not getting quite the right temperature, and during our normal checkup and PDI procedure, we found it wasn't working right, so we just rebuilt it. It is working great now, and it's basically like a brand new refrigerator. Got a little bit of area up above it for storage. Over here, as we've seen that storage, this is a blank down here. Coming back into the bathroom, we have a nice big mirrored medicine cabinet here with little things to hold your stuff in place. Again, Corian top with the molded sink, no seams on here to get dirty. Soap dispenser, nickel finish hardware. A bank of 3 drawers here, a bank of 3 drawers here, and storage with 2 shelves underneath. And I mean, everything is just in gorgeous shape. There's maybe light wear on this soap dispenser and a little bit on this, but probably would polish up to look virtually new. And the shower hardware is even better. It is in really, really great condition. All the showers very shiny, the floor's very clean, the glass is in great shape, the enclosure, even the skylight up above is crystal clear. I don't see any evidence of ever any leaks around the skylight or anywhere else in the coach for that matter. It appears to be a bone dry coach. Don't ever see any evidence of leaking. Even the doors in this is solid cherry. Well, it might be a hollow door, but it's all cherry. It's not press board or anything like that. Coming into this room, right in here we have our breakers and stuff like that. So you got your electrical service in there, a bank of 3 drawers below that, storage underneath the sink, another Corian sink here, same nickel finish hardware, tiny little bit of corrosion and wear on it. The soap dispenser looks new. This corner medicine cabinet, so you got a his and hers medicine cabinet, one in there, one in here. All this cabinetry again is beautiful, don't see any flaws. Another cabinet here for shallow items. You got a china bowl toilet in this one. And one of the only flaws I can point out is there's a small piece of wallpaper missing right in this area. The seam strip has apparently come loose at some point, and someone's removed it, and it's taken just a small 1.5 inch long piece of the wallpaper right there. I need to try to do something to cover that, but it's a relatively minor issue in the grand scheme of things, and it is not wet. It has not gotten any kind of damage or anything. It's purely cosmetic. So got to leave something to point out, but that's one of the only negatives I've seen so far. All the floor is beautiful condition here. In here we have our washer dryer cabinet. Right now it just has a washer in here, but you could install a stacker type system where you'd have the washer here and a dryer above. We also have a combination washer dryer unit in stock, a used one that is in excellent shape, and if it will fit in here, we'll maybe installing that into here. But if you want only a washer, this has got what you need, or you could have a dryer installed if you would like. But more than likely someone's removed the dryer because they wanted the extra storage. So it does give you more storage if you opt not to have the dryer. So I do want to point that out, but your louver doors are in great shape here. Again, all cherry. Coming back into the bedroom, over here we have a cabinet, a bank of 4 drawers beneath. As we start doing the count of all the drawers back here in the bedroom, I've already done that. We've got a total of 20 pull-out drawers. That's not including the cabinets. Unbelievable amount of storage back here. We have a ceiling to floor wall mirror, our thermostat, light switches, and slide controls. Coming on, oh, you do have some more light switches over here also. You got day-night shades back here. They have not been changed out to the roller shade style. This does have a king bed in here. This has been retroed to a king bed, so they have taken out the nightstand on this side in order to fit a king bed. It does have the proper type of bracing under here for a king. This could easily be put back to a queen if you would prefer to have that little bit of extra space, but it does have a king right now, and we decided it was best to leave that in here. But again, if you want queen, I'm sure it could be very easily taken care of. Got drawers up above the bed over there. Got a nice big cabinet, or closet back here, I should say. Hanging storage. Looks like at some point they've had to access the rear camera, so there is a hole cut in the back wall so that you could access the camera. The leaf for the cabinet is, or for the front table is in here. There is a few little smudges in the carpet back here, mainly having to do with that being an access for the diesel engine. And this area right here, the shelf where you also have access for the diesel engine, there is a slight amount of soot that comes through those gaps. If you've looked at many diesel pushers, you know what I'm talking about. You have the area where the platform has the panel in it. A little bit of soot gets through there and it permanently stains the carpet. There is some of that staining going on right there, but otherwise the carpet's in nice shape. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. Even if you replace that, it's going to come back at some point. So that's kind of a normal thing. Again, I just want to point out the good and the bad. Right back here we have a nice big cabinet there with a shelf in it. Here's a bank of 4 drawers beneath. Over here we have a flat screen television. Behind that we've got a safe. Equipment storage here. 3 more drawers here, 9 drawers here, all in beautiful condition. More Corian countertop. It's just beautiful in here. Again, no leaks, free of odors. The floor is in beautiful shape, loaded with features. Barely anything to point out in here. Absolutely beautiful coach. That's the inside of the coach. Let's go ahead and head on out to the outside. Okay, let's go ahead and continue our tour of this 2006 Beaver Monterey Laguna here on the outside. Again, to refresh your memory, it's the Laguna quad slide, the Laguna IV. It's the 400 horsepower version with the 400 horsepower cat. And I'm going to go ahead and walk you around the outside. The front is in excellent condition. We recently just had the clear shield removed. It had turned a little bit, get little crazy cracks in it. So we had that professionally removed. There were a couple of areas where, even though it had the shield on it, rock made it through. There's a couple of rock chips right here, a couple of, well, there's one little tiny one there, but by and large, because it had that protection on it, the front of the paint is virtually brand new. It looks almost brand new. It's a good 9+ on the 10 scale, so it's in excellent shape up here, as the headlights are as well. It's got a big one-piece windshield. There is one star right here that's been treated. Other than that, I think there's only one star that I see, but it has not crept into more cracks. Again, it's been treated, but it's a one-piece windshield. The mirrors have a bit of start of corrosion underneath. They are not bubbled or anything like that, or peeling off, but this is a very common thing with the Velvac mirrors, that these will have some corrosion on the cast aluminum part there, but this is starting to show that corrosion. But it looks good right now. It's just got a little bit of bubbling under it. Coming around to the side, you'll see our color scheme is a gold with a bronze and a deep burgundy. Really, really pretty color scheme. The paint is in beautiful condition. There's no crazy cracking in the sidewalls or anything like that we've seen. There's no delamination that I've seen. It's in really, really great shape. Right here's our handle to go in. It does show a little bit of corrosion on it and some crazy cracking in the handle. Right here's a diesel fill on this side. There's also one on the other side. The steps are in great shape. Our front tires are 13s. This is a end of 12 date code. Some of them are end of 13 date, or beginning of 13 date code. So I believe the tires were all put on 2013. So they're in good shape. They do have the coating on the rims, the Aqua-Shield, which means it's kind of like a clear coated wheel. So this aluminum does not need polished in order to get that kind of shine on it. It's really, really nice. You just wash it and it comes good and clean. All this paint's in beautiful condition. Right down here we have our freshwater tank and our Hydro-Hot. That's the Aqua-Hot system I was telling you about inside. And it's, again, just been serviced. If I close that door, only thing you're ever going to see on the outside paint here is an occasional little rock chip from driving. There's a little chip right here. There's a very minuscule chip right here. Other than that, no scratches or anything, no dents, anything like that. Coming back to this bay, we have the slide out tray right here. This is not full pass-through storage. It goes over to there's a bay on the other side, so it does not pass all the way through on this side, but you can see we got some window covers here. The slide tray is really, really nice to have. If you close this door, there's no chips or anything on this area that I see. That door looks completely clear. Coming back here, this is a full-length pass-through, and this will slide the other direction because this is a full pass-through bay on this side. This is a small little chips right here, 2 little chips right there. Other than that, it's in perfect condition. It was an option in 2006 for the slide opening bay doors on this side under the slide. So that was an option, and this one does have it, of course. If you didn't have that option, you'd be opening that door upward, and it would really limit your ability to access that bay when you have the slide out. Coming on back here, the wheels are all in great shape back here. Right in here we have a small storage bay. Right in here we have our batteries. We have Lifeline batteries in here. The starting batteries, I believe, those are brand new 2016s. I'm not sure on the Lifelines, but that type of battery holds up for a long, long time. Those are good for a lot longer than your standard type battery. Everything's in great shape back in here. The only thing on here is a little chip right here. I mean, it's very, very nice. The paint is a 9+ on the 10 scale all the way around. Just in beautiful shape. There is no way to avoid the type of chips and scratches this coach has. There is no way to avoid it unless you don't drive the vehicle. That's the only way. If you're going to use it, you're going to get some of those normal little rock chips. Coming around to the back, now there is a slight area, only in this one area right here, where there's a little bit of fading in the clear coat right here, and it's a little bit dusty looking right there. Other than that, it's in great shape back here. Little scratch back here, little tiny scratch right there. Right back here's your 400 horsepower cat in there, good and clean, not wet or anything like that. The back cap is in great shape. You've got your ladder going to the roof, and we had the extension in that one bay that we opened on the other side, so you put that on there and you can access your roof. Coming around to this side of the coach, you got the side radiator. That's another one of those things that is the mark of a true luxury coach, is when you have the radiator on the side so you can see the whole back of the engine. It's much easier to work on the engine when you have the side radiator. Right up here we have a power hose reel, or a power cord reel, I'm sorry. So you just flip a button right here and it's going to bring your cord in and out. Got coaxial storage right there. It's all in beautiful shape in there. This slide out is in excellent shape. We have window awnings also all around. There's no window on this one, but we do have window awnings all around on this coach. Coming on forward of that, here's our wet bay. Everything's in really nice shape here. You got your gray and black water valves down here, your manifolds for your water system right there, and easy to view area where you can just cut those on and off if you're needing to isolate the water to any particular areas. Just all in really nice shape. Right here's a visual indicator for that Alladin system, so you can check your fresh gray and black water with that little gauge right there. So that's nice. This bay door's in great shape. Not really any scratches or anything on it. Same in this side. All this is in great shape. Now, one thing I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier, that Beaver differs a little bit from some Monaco products. It's a Monaco product, but it kind of kept its own identity. Part of that is with that Roadmaster M-Series Chassis. It allows for slide-out storage, or storage directly underneath the slide out. So that's the reason that one bay was not full pass-through. That whole storage bay slides out, so you can easily access everything in this compartment. You don't have to stoop down underneath that slide out. So that's kind of a bonus there. Makes it really nice. Close those down. Really in great shape. One little chip right here about the size of a pencil lead. All that paint is just beautiful. No scratches, no nothing that I see on the side of the coach. Just in awesome condition. Here's the other side of your diesel fill. And right up here is all your wiring. You can see just how nice of a job that is. Right up here is your HWH leveling system that's got a clear plexiglass cover on it. So if you ever have any problems with it, you can get diagnostics off of this if you get on the phone with HWH and things like that. You can see the workings in there without having to take that cover off. You also got a switch down here to put your generator in and out. That's the 8 kW diesel Onan generator. So I'm going to fold that down. That's pretty much the outside of the coach. I feel like I've really rushed around this one, but there's a whole lot to talk about. If you have any more questions about it, we'd be glad to help you out however we can. You can call us at Highway RV. Our number is 863-956-1036. My name's Brian, but whoever answers the phone will be glad to help you out. You can also connect with us on Facebook at our Highway RV Facebook page. And also, if you're watching this video on YouTube, click the subscribe button. Follow our website, has a link to our YouTube page. Push the subscribe button. If you're viewing this video on another area, just get to YouTube. That way, every time we post a new video, you'll get a notification that we've posted a new video. And it's a great way to keep in touch with us, and also get an idea of when we have new inventory. We try to do these videos on almost all of our inventory, so that's another great way to connect with us. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I sure hope it's been helpful to you. You have a great day, and God bless.